Hi Taurus, it's Gwen. I'm here to do a love reading. This will be a timeless love spread for the sign of Taurus. It's a general reading using my new channeled love notes. And I'll also give you a practical witch's spell at the end here. I'm using these two beautiful decks. I've been fascinating these. I'm just noticing I'm like really distracted by the light, the timing of this video, how dark I look, and the light piercing through in the background. So it's kind of giving me goosebumps. Very interesting energy for you, Taurus. So I'm going to jump in. I also have my Tarot of Sex Magic here if I need to clarify anything. So I just want to thank my Taurus tribe out there. I love you guys. That light is shining so bright for you. I feel like a huge revelation. The light shining on you. Blessings being bestowed on you. Solar energy shining bright. Ooh, shit. What is this about? And we're talking about love here, love situation. So let's see here. Give me a clear picture for Taurus Collective. Thanks for watching the video all the way through. Thanks for liking it, sharing it. Yeah, thank you for your good karma donations. And if you want your own reading, just reach out to me. All my information's in the box below. I love you guys. So what do we got going on for Taurus? Spirit guides, ancestors, ancient beings of light. Thank you, God, Source, Creation. Thank you, Mother, Universal Energy, Father, Universal Energy, Galactic Team. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Ascended Masters and Archangels. Thank you to my higher self. I love you. Thank you to my tribe. I love you. Okay, what do we got? This love connection. I think that's the first time I've said my prayer out loud in these love notes. So say your prayers out loud. Give resonance to your prayers. Pour gratitude into a situation. It's all coming out here that way. So lollipops. Somebody else had this in their reading. I can't remember now what the sign. What reading? Sagittarius, I think. So you may have Sagittarius in your chart. Lollipops. We're going to talk about that. Let me get my glasses on. I don't know. Not that I need them for these, but I don't know. Like lately when I'm doing my readings, I just do this. So whatever. All right, lollipops. This is about, it's a pink card, so it's about loving your child self, okay? I always loved a lollipop because it lasted so much longer than any of the other candies out there. So, but I always pick, with this one, I was envisioning a really large lollipop and savoring the deliciousness of it all the way through. It's a large circular lollipop. It also brings me always back to the Wizard of Oz and the little munchkins singing about a lollipop, something or other. I don't know. So lollipops, about savoring the moment, saving the sweetness of life, savoring your child heart, loving yourself fiercely, tenderly, lovingly, playfully. Taurus, lollipops. Who am I without you? And this is always a card that reminds me of the wolf energy. Figuring out what your truth is, who you are without other people, an inner expansion, that solar, that spotlight shining bright on you, even in your darkness. Like that's how I feel. It's such a contrast of dark and light here. Who am I without you? And a need to focus on self-care and child self. Breaking chains. Okay, this could be around limited mindset, what you were programmed to as a child, societal things, breaking chains of codependency, perhaps. Who am I without you? And you're breaking these chains. The chains are heavy, I feel. I feel heavy on my back, breaking chains. And then right under this, we've got scandalous. Scandalous is always, but the eyes are very clear, like, and open here with the little drawing. It almost reminds me of somebody's intensely watching. Or it just feels very chicken or rooster-like in the way I did the beak. It's very bird-like in nature. Scandalous. Oh, we'll get more on this. a breakup. Now, this is crazy because, like, it's so, like, this is a mix of both positive, negative, light, dark, passive, active cards here. And I'm very much tuning into an energy where there's a breakup or a possible breakup in store. There's some scandalous behavior. You're breaking chains, toxic chains. Maybe it's things that, you know, you're realizing you're the chosen one, and all this kind of thing happened throughout my whole family. Maybe it's just, you know, staying in a relationship when you're not super happy, feeling a sense that you really want to figure out who you are again, the child self in you again. Okay, what else? Yeah, there was a breakup already, and now you're figuring that out. Who am I without you? It was a scandalous breakup. We'll see what the scandalous behavior is all about here in a little bit when I clarify that, because you know I'm going to want to clarify that. What else for Taurus? Taurus collective in this love note spread. I do call this a timeless reading, so I trust that it's going to reach the divine souls it needs to in divine timing. Okay. There is... Okay, these all... Okay. Yes? Yes, yes. Okay. There's four of them that flipped up. Stack back together here. The 4 R's: regret, remorse, rue, and then release. Okay, so Spirit's asking you to, these are the things to release. Any kind of grudge, any kind of resentment, self-forgiveness, forgiveness of others is what's really needed right now. Release. Somebody is very remorseful, sorry, apologetic. But with the 4 R's there, it's about releasing this energy. Somebody is afraid to talk. I'm afraid to talk to you. Not speaking their truth. I love you madly, truly, my dear. Even if there was a breakup, there's still this mad, crazy love. It's almost like the couple has become, that I'm depicting here, became very much enmeshed, codependency. And somebody wanted to shine. Like, yeah, there is forgiveness coming. If it hasn't happened already, the forgiveness card comes out right underneath the breaking the chains and the scandalous behavior. Who's to say that a relationship can't come back together even after, you know, maybe that's the chain you're breaking, that I can truly forgive and move on. Because I still love you madly, truly, my dear. Very interesting. What else? Is there anything else for the Taurus collective? Taurus collective. Whoa. Who am I without you? It landed on that. And it flew high, didn't it? Thank you, Spirit. Trust your intuition more. Okay. Highly magical being, Taurus. Yes. Your intuition is always talking to you. It's like a muscle. So we've got to use it. You know who you are without this person. Trust it more. Learning to trust yourself again. Somebody is, I'm afraid to talk to you, and as an underlying energy, suffering in silence. Somebody's suffering in silence because of the fear of talking to somebody. Very interesting. Okay, so I've got out here 3, 6, 9, 11 cards. So 11 cards tells me that there is, that you're on the path. 11's a very, it's a highly synchronistic number. It's about self-trust, intuition, manifestation. Yeah, it's definitely a sign when you see the 11, the multiple 11s, the 111. Okay, keep going. There's no need to suffer in silence. When I say that, I've got the Queen of Pentacles out, so yeah, there you are. Could be you. It's not gender specific. This is like the mother of the home, knows her worth. Okay, I'm going to also get what the card means. I also have the Lovers here, so there's choices in love. Could be even multiple partners. Could be that scandalous behavior here And isn't it interesting how the woman and both women here being depicted, one's light, one's dark aspect, that yin yang energy I'm feeling. The man's been shot by Cupid's arrow and he looks like confused here. Queen of Pentacles. Hold on a sec. I want to see what her card. She's nurturing thyself here in the mirror, taking a look at herself in the mirror. Touching her own heart, touching herself. Coolness about her. She's out of her emotions here. Maybe neglecting the emotional body, holding it all back in, suffering in silence. Okay. The magic of the bay leaves. You must fight coolness and convince your partner to be generous both sentimentally and materially. This will bring serenity, safety, and sincerity into the couple. Okay? You look like he's really willing and able to touch you again, if you're open to it. Okay. What's this scandalous behavior about? That's where I wanted to start. The Lovers also speaks to sign of Gemini. You could have that in your chart or be dealing with somebody that has Gemini in their chart. The Five of Swords. So the scandalous behavior could be some mental manipulation when it's the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. This card is definitely about shaking things up a bit and being a little risque. You can see that by how the woman is provocatively dressed. Literally, I think that card's called Shaking Things Up. Yeah, magic of the purple flowers. You must overcome the fear of judgment, shame, and a sense of inadequacy. You must give yourself a good shake and take some risks. Tell me more about scandalous behavior. So it's very clear that this is their reading. The Hermit. Yeah, somebody is hiding their sexuality as well. Hiding their passions, hiding behind the bodysuit. The candle has been, see this, the Hermit? There's 3 people being depicted here as well. And his candle is out. So it's a time to go within. Feeling like there's that, when I say the scandalous, the watching, always that seeing others in love and so passionate and romantic and really longing for that. But your fire is not lit. Because you got to figure out who you are without this other person again. 3 of Cups here on the bottom and the underlying. And 9 of Cups. There's a lot of emotions involved here. Okay. What is the breaking chains about? What is the breaking chains about for Taurus? What is the breaking chains about? Whoa. Breaking the chains, the Chariot comes out, so that's also Cancer energy. Like it could be just taking a different approach or a different direction, travel, breaking away from fighting is what I feel as well on that one. 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So time to pour more passion into what you're passionate about. Do things together again. Or maybe you stop doing things together. See, I got these 2 breaking bread together, and there's very romantic pose here. Coming to some sort of compromise. 2 heads becoming one flame here. Queen of Wands energy, very enticing, magnetic, charismatic, beautiful energy. Okay. It's about getting to know your own sexuality again. I really feel that in there. And what fulfills you emotionally? Trying to figure that out again. You've got the turtle energy here with you. Home is where the heart is. Slow and steady wins this race. Okay, what's on the underlying? Yeah, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about celebration and rejoice. What are they afraid to talk to you about? The Magician, sideways. So there could have been some manipulation again, is what I feel. Like the Magician in the not upright position is one that could tell, you know, some lies, right? They haven't been completely honest in some sense. I'm afraid to talk to you about a new beginning is the Magician. Afraid to talk to you about my dreams, what I'm manifesting. There's some boredom between the couple. There's some self-indulgence, overindulgence. See this couple just, yeah, they're spending time together, but it's not very passionate, romantic. It's, ugh. That's the way that feels in that card. Yeah. And then on the bottom now, I've got the Nine of Pentacles. And a situation here where it looks as though the masculine wants to cut ties with the feminine here, with the scissor and the lock of hair. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse could be somebody who's very self-absorbed. Yeah, it's this single, ready to mingle kind of card. When we cut a lock of hair, we are, that's a gesture of something that we treasure. Right? And so somebody in this relationship is afraid to talk about the fact that they don't feel like a treasure anymore. That was very crystal clear. Okay, so what is the advice for Taurus going farther, going into the future? Whoa. Okay. King of Wands energy. What are you? Healed masculine energy. Being dynamic, charismatic. Being a support here. There's a good, the yellow robe. It's in this endearing pose. It's being that pillar of strength and confidence and taking action about this forgiveness, possibly here. And the Seven of Wands. That a situation is evolving. You have a lot of sevens here. Sevens. Fives and sevens is what I'm seeing. Okay. Just like the lizard here. The lizard can lose its tail in battle and regrow. This, yeah, I got to read the Seven of Wands, I say. Okay, okay, give me a second. Whispering. The magic of the lizard. Doubts and suspicions dissolve in the sunlight. Clarity illuminates feelings and situations. As the sun was shining so brightly into this beautiful situation right here. Clarity is coming, hence eclipse season. And yeah, doubts and fears are dissolving in the sunlight. A solar expansion. The wolf energy I feel again. Now you got wolf and lizard out here for you, Taurus. And see that dress is just like so provocative. There's a lot of sexual... I just feel like somebody hasn't been exploring their sexuality, that it wants... Like, how are you wielding your passions? You know, like, if you're not with your partner, you know, how are you? There are other ways to do it. You know, maybe some dance, some movement. And then we have a lot of wands energy here. What gets you fired up? What gets you feeling your flavor, Taurus? Okay? But yeah, that same plunging V in the back of this dress here, and we see in the back of the woman always. So there's some indifference in the feminine as well, and their forgiveness needs to happen within the relationship. Self first, though. Who am I without you? All right. Let me get you a little spell to end this reading for us. What kind of spell do you got? What kind of magic do you got for Taurus here with this beautiful light shining through on a situation. Divining decisions. And then there's the sun moon spell. Okay. All right. So this is a moon spell, and I'm going to read it to you, and then I'll show it to you if you want to take a snapshot, if it called to you. Okay. Many witches carry a pendulum with them to help them make decisions. Take a strong string or length of leather and tie a ring, gemstone, or a crystal to the end. By the light of the new moon, take a bundle of sage, light one end, and pass the smoke over your pendulum, smudging and purifying your space. Holding the pendulum, still, chant, guide me to the path of truth. Goddess, hear my song. This pendulum I charge with my energy to judge right from wrong. So mote it be. Anytime you need advice, before making a decision, dangle the pendulum and observe its movement. Swaying front to back means yes, left to right means no. Actually, that's just personally, like it's a person upon person basis. So ask your pendulum on how, what is yes, show it to me, and it will respond to you. Wow, the lighting is, woo! I am in that light. There is the card, if you're interested in it, the spell. Okay, and then the other one that came out is the sun moon spell. Light a candle that will conjure the energy you desire in your life and hold it in your hand as you say aloud. Daughters under the sun, sisters under the moon, on this day we receive your blessings. Sun god, bold and bright, moon goddess, great and good. We thank you for the days to come, harm to none, blessings to all. Place the candle on your altar and let it burn for at least 5 minutes. When you tamp out the candle flame, visualize the blessings to come. Blessings are coming. I told you, clarity's coming. The sun shining in on a particular situation, okay? About decisions. This is you connecting with your intuitive nature. You got 2 moon spells here, darlings, and we do have a lunar eclipse coming up in a couple of weeks. So, wow. Shine bright. Woo! Blind them with that energy. Oh, God. I love you guys. I love you guys. I look so strange. It's so wavy and wooey. Woo! I love it, Taurus. If it was your reading, drop me love down below. Say hey, hi, it's my reading. How does it resonate? Do you like this type of reading? If you're looking for your own love reading, I will be using these same types of cards. I can personally tune into your energy, give you some great advice. I love you, love you, love you, Taurus. I'll talk to you all soon. Take care of you. Bye. Blinded by the light.